most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5 for 6.
Happy New Year, everyone. You're taking a live look at New York City, the beautiful Christmas tree right now, and it is sure a cold day up in the Big Apple here after we celebrated last night. I'm sure a lot of people up in New York City right now. And check out the temperatures, 25 in New York, 20 Boston, 19 Detroit, but we are much milder down here in the south, even pretty warm down in Brownsville, Texas, 75 degrees, and this surge of warm air is heading in our direction. So we're in the 60s today. We're going to continue to see some mild temperatures as we go into the next several days. In fact, 70s on the horizon for next week. Certainly a spring-like start to the new year here. High pressure is in control, but not for long, because out west, our next storm system is brewing. There's all this green here, this plume of green pushing through Dallas. This is heading in our direction. That's our next storm system, as a cold front will be pushing on through going into your Saturday. So notice here we start to see some shower activity tomorrow afternoon and evening, but very spotty in nature. But of course, have the rain here. Maybe you got a new umbrella for Christmas. Great time to unwrap that. You'll be using it quite a lot, especially into Friday night to Saturday, as we have this cold front pushing on through. This is 1 o'clock Saturday. Now, one computer model here, this is our in-house computer model, shows the storm activity coming in a little bit later, which would mean we have some stronger storms. However, another computer model, which I'll show you in just a second, shows it coming in earlier, which would mean a less severe threat. But either way, we're going to see rain tomorrow and Saturday, and then Sunday, we're going to be seeing high pressure returning with beautiful conditions. So here's that other computer model here that's a little bit faster with the rain and thunderstorms. So let's hope this one comes into fruition here. We're looking at 2 o'clock Friday with some spotty showers. That continues on and off throughout the evening. Then Saturday, we have a big batch of rainfall, some storms coming on through 6 a.m., maybe a few stronger ones south of I-20. But this model has everything out by 2 o'clock. The other model has storms arriving around 2 o'clock. So we do have that threat of some gusty winds. It's still sort of up in the air exactly with the timing on Saturday, but just be weather aware. We can see some damaging winds across our southern counties, and we'll fine-tune the forecast. Now, potential rainfall, we're going to get a healthy dose of rain, maybe even half an inch to an inch of rain possible as we go towards the Saturday evening hour, which is great news because we have that drought continuing across the entire area. So after Saturday's rainfall, we're going to be pretty dry for the extended period, maybe a few showers late in the week next week. So speaking of rain, here's the umbrella winner today, Susan Cummings of Grovetown. Congratulations, Susan. If you want to win your own umbrella, go to WJBF.com for details.
All right, Miller, thank you. Coming up, the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Ole Miss Rebels in the All-State Sugar Bowl in just a couple of hours. Stay tuned to hear Kirby Smart's thoughts in sports.
The day my daughter was hit by...
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, we are just about 2 hours away here from the All-State Sugar Bowl matchup between Georgia and Ole Miss, a trip to the college football playoff semifinal on the line. And it's an all-SEC Sugar Bowl as the two teams met earlier this season, with the Dogs grabbing the 43-35 win. They're also no strangers to this particular bowl game. Georgia making its 13th appearance, while Ole Miss is playing in their 11th Sugar Bowl under their new head coach, Pete Golding. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the Fiesta Bowl, and they will play the Miami Hurricanes.
Pete's done a fantastic job taking over for what was already rolling, and it's going to be a great game. I think you're looking at two of the premier programs and two of the premier teams in college football, two teams that earned their right to this game, and excited to get these kids out there and go let them play.
Well, kickoff is set for 8 p.m. on ESPN. We'll, of course, have those highlights at 11. Well, high school basketball also in action on New Year's Day as teams from across the CSRA play in the Battle at the Border tournament. In the 3:30 p.m. game, the Silver Bluff Bulldogs and Lakeside Panthers tipping off at Fox Creek High School. We go to the first quarter. Silver Bluff gets the scoring started here with John Brophy. He banks in the corner three. Now the Bulldogs back on offense. Lance Hike Jr. double teamed, but, well, it doesn't matter. He drives, gets the basket and the foul. The Panthers looking to respond on. Jaden Mincy finds a wide open Andrew Cohort for the layup. Now they're in rhythm here. Noah Riley drains the mid-range jumper, and it's Isaiah Walter now. Pushes the pace here, gets the smooth pull-up J. The Panthers take the 16-15 lead at the end of the first quarter, and Silver Bluff actually holds on for the 65-64 win. Now over to women's hoops. The South Carolina Gamecocks opening up SEC play against Alabama. First quarter, senior Raven Johnson with the spin cycle for two. Then it's Johnson again here. She dishes to Agate McCare. She's wide open in the corner for three. Now third quarter here, Joyce Edwards, she comes up with this. Now taking it on offense.